What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Star Fanatic, always and every day for your listening and your viewing pleasure. Keeping it real all day, every day. I told y'all my show is not rated G, and I do not have The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and all Disney characters in the background. I'm sorry. My show is rated R for realistic type of stuff that goes on a daily basis. So if you don't like my show, I suggest that you get off now. This is your chance. Because there will be cussing involved. And sometimes, there will be other things involved that probably you won't like. But it's on a realistic note. Okay? Now that we've got that handled, the time is 12:43 in the morning. And I want to talk about a topic, as always. And the topic of this morning would be, your suffering is not in vain. Okay? A lot of us go through a lot of stuff that we feel like is unnecessary. Or, God, why me? Why me? Even if your homosexuality, trisexual, transgender, or whatever you are, straight, whatever, know that when you go through, you're going through for a reason. And that's why I hate when people say, I wish I could go back to what I used to be, or I wish I could take back. See, what you really don't realize is that if you go back, you may not be or where you are today. But see, what happens is you cannot change what you did in the past. You can only continue to make up for it. And not continue to make up for it, but learn from your mistakes. When you learn from your mistakes, that's when you become a better person. That's when you move on. That's when you go to the next level. That's when you move on to the next season in your life. But see, some of us have been going through. And when I say we go through, y'all, we go through stupid stuff. If it's far as men cheating on us, if it's far as somebody hating on us or whatever. Know at the end of the day, there's a blessing at the end of the storm. Whether you believe in God or whatever, make sure that you believe in a higher power that you can count on a daily basis. And when I say that so much, we cannot make it in this world by ourselves. I'm sorry. You have got to have a higher power. You've got to believe in God. You've got to look up to somebody. And I want to share something with you that is real secretive to me. But since this is my life and I'm keeping it real all day, every day for y'all. Y'all, I've been going through for a minute. And when I say I've been going through for a minute, my mother was a pastor. And she decided to, install in me a lot of things that was going on, and a lot of things to believe in God. And yes, I do believe in God to the fullest, and I know what he can do, and I know he never stopped loving me. So for the people who think that when we do something wrong, God stopped loving you, no, I'm sorry, baby, he doesn't. He chastises you. Yes, he whoops you because you're his child. But at the end of the day, he never stopped loving you. Never stopped loving you. And back to the story. But my mother was a pastor. She was shouting in church. And she passed away in church from a heart attack in the middle of church, of shouting in church. And she dropped dead in front of me. Then church folk, not holy folk, but church folk had the nerve to put her body in back of the church and continue on with service like nothing ever happened. So you can't tell me suffering doesn't bring about a blessing. And look where I am today. I'm better than what I was. Not trying to say that, that I wanted my mother to die. But you know what? Even when I cry, I still cry to this day, y'all. But you know what? It made me a better person. Because now I have a better person to depend on. I have to depend on God. I don't depend on man, because man will always let you down, y'all. And I say this with the fullest. And if you liking what I'm hearing, if you liking what you hearing, because I have to preach to myself too. But if you liking what you hearing and what you're viewing, please subscribe to me. I would love to hear from y'all. And make sure y'all make comments. Until then, this is your boy Star Fanatic, keeping it real all day. Peace out.